If we wanted to turn this furlong into a number, we could use the split command over here. Let's check. Can I change the format of that number? Change it to a number? It doesn't work. It doesn't know how to remove the F. So I'm going to click in a column here to get the number of furlongs. Type equals split, since we want to get rid of the F. Click in this cell, comma, and what's between the 12 and the F? A space. So we say quotation mark, space, quotation mark. So blank space,
I got a blank space
is the split character. Hit enter, and now I'm going to have just F's for furlongs. Remember, a furlong is 1/8 of a mile, or 220 yards. And now I've applied that to all the data by clicking and dragging down, so we can see that transition from 1895 to 1896, we dropped from 12 furlongs, or 1.5 miles, down to 10 furlongs. I'll hide column N. We don't need those F letters for furlong. Hide the column. And now to find out how many miles the race was, we can type miles as the title, and in the second row equals the number of furlongs divided by 8, since there are 8 furlongs in a mile. Click and drag that down. Miles per second is not a very conventional measure for a speed of a horse or anything else. I'd like to see miles per hour, so I'll need to convert this. We'll just call it mph.
It's gonna be legend!
What's this going to equal? It'll be the distance of the race divided by how long it took to complete the race. Notice that that's an O2, not a 02. It's the letter O for this column, in case that was confusing. What are we dividing by? The number of hours. Now this is 157 seconds. That's 157ths of how many seconds are in an hour, which is 60 times 60, or 3600. We know that we should get a reasonable number for horse speed, and 34 miles is a reasonable number for a racehorse speed. This gives us a preview of the formula after we've completed the formula, but before we hit enter, and now we have the speed there. I know that this is more precision that can actually be measured with the equipment they use for the race, especially in 1875. So to format this column, I can click in it, click the P, and I'm going to reduce the number of decimal places with these controls right here. Click, 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 and let's keep 1 digit after the decimal place. We can click that and drag it down. And there we have all the speeds, average speed for the race, for the winning horse. So I hope that's helpful. We saw 2 examples of how to use split, 2 examples of how to hide columns, and a calculation with a formula converting seconds into hours.